Yes, people, we are live. Welcome to United Team Talk. We're here for another United Team Talk. The Champions League returns for United. Obviously, last year was one to forget very quickly, but we've got the main man back in Old Trafford. See, hey, listen, I can't even do that properly. Old Trafford was bouncing, but yeah, man, we got young boys tomorrow, early kickoff. Obviously, the agenda for today, we're going to quickly give our reactions to the weekend's games. Well, the boys are going to do that. And obviously, we're going to give our lineups of what we'd like to see on tomorrow night's game. I've got Jesse and Rick in the building. Obviously, Jax will be joining us very shortly. But like I say, as always, make sure you smash a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into the video. All right, boom. Listen, only one place to start, man. Obviously, guys, the reaction wasn't after the game. I was at the game, and the boys going to give their views to you lot. So we're here today to give a quick recap on the return of Cristiano Ronaldo. Jesse, I want to go to you first. What did you think of the game quickly at the weekend, man? Ronaldo starting, got the brace. Just happy days, man.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I think the first half was not good enough at all. We were just playing sideways, passing. It was quite difficult to break them down because they basically they had every man behind the ball, but we wasn't. We was playing so slow. Not really that much chances created apart from Ronaldo's goal, to be honest. So, and then the second half, a decent start, but they came into the game. They started to counter attack on us with Saint Maximin and Almiron. And then they score. Maguire. I don't know why he's sliding so quickly. But yeah, they go and score a goal. But just like the Leeds game, we come back stronger. We don't give up. It becomes 2-1. Great pass from Luke Shaw. Great touch by Ronaldo to shift it with his. Like, he put his right foot in to shift it in his left foot to score. So, and then we just control the game a little bit, and Bruno scores an absolute worldie. Goal of the season so far, in my opinion. And then God comes on for Sancho, and he makes an impact. So overall, the most important was the 3 points. So yeah.
You know, I can't lie. Your energy is making me sleep, bro. What's going on, fam?
What are you talking about? I'm just explaining how the game was.
Obviously, no, I don't want explanation. I want your emotion, bro. Listen, Ronaldo
I'm
is back
happy
home.
Ronaldo scored. I
I
was very
don't
happy
feel it.
Ronaldo
I don't
scored.
believe you. I don't believe you, Rick. What are you telling me? Because this guy,
yes, bro, the king is back. Are you mad? Aye, listen, yeah. What? I'm telling you, before Ronaldo came, we would have drawn that game.
Yep.
Telling you.
You see, this is what I'm talking about.
I've been
how would you have drawn that game?
Newcastle
How?
United before. I've been to that game, bro. We always draw with them, man. Think I'm lying. Check the records. We always draw with them, man. Always. It's annoying at home. If it's for Ronaldo, we don't win that game. I'm telling you, it stays 1-1. Don't believe me. Really, don't believe me.
Recently though, we've slapped Newcastle recently. I can't lie. Every year.
We have. I'm saying, like, I'm talking about history, but I'm talking about heritage. I'm talking about 10 years, bro.
Last season, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Sam Maximin make it 1-1? Did we not come back and win 3-1?
That's what I just said recently. We've been banging. Are you listening, bro? You're not listening. But anyway, Rick, what did you think of the game quickly, man? Obviously, the lineup came out. What did you think he was going to start? Or
no, I thought he was going to start. Like, after I spoke to you, man, I was like, yeah, he's just gassing the thing. He's just playing hard to get and all of that. I thought he was just gassing the thing. Man, like, Jax is in the building.
I don't like it.
All right. But yeah, man, I just thought he was gassing the thing. I thought he was going to play. It's pretty much the team I picked. Yeah, I was happy with the lineup, man. I was gassed. Very, very gassed. In terms of the game, like we're a moments team, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just coming to terms with that. I mind, like I did mind before us being a moments team because we didn't have the clinical nature, in my opinion, to be a moments team.
The players.
You know, no, but you can't just say the players. We literally got the best player in the world, pretty much.
Oh no,
Messi,
yeah.
Ronaldo. Like you can't have a wish list of that. That makes
No,
sense. It's kind of
I was talking about
unrealistic.
before.
It's happened.
Yes.
It happened. I guess this happened, but we can't. Like we shouldn't have been betting on that. But now he's here, and we're a moments team. Ronaldo's played for moments teams before. He's played for us before. He's played for Madrid. Madrid has never been a team that's dominated possession, all of that. You know, games are end to end, etc. Just that he always plays for the team that has the better quality and is more clinical. And that's what's happened on the weekend. You know, we weren't the best team. We didn't dominate the game or anything like that. Yes, we had possession, but Almiron and Saint Maximin, Jesus Christ, bro, they were leaving us
They were
in
killing
the
us.
dust. Man like Matic, man like Maguire eating grass. Varane had to slip as well. Moving Matt, them are ballers. I'm not gonna lie.
They're one of ballers though.
They're gonna have good careers. They're gonna have good careers. Almiron and
I think Jesse, did I tell you that I would take what's his name? Alma, what was his name? Or Saint Maximo?
Yeah, you did. You said it a couple.
I think they're cold.
I think you said it last season still.
Yeah, I think they're cold, man.
Yeah. Jax, quickly coming to you, man. I don't think we spoke about the game.
No, I've been so
busy. So listen, Ronaldo's homecoming. It was just written in the stars, man. Like it was just.
I told did I not call it? I called it very early. I called it as soon as he said it's going City. I was like, no, I highly doubt that he's gonna ruin his legacy by going City. I think that's madness. And as soon as I saw Rio Ferdinand's Instagram, I was like, I'm quite sure he's coming to United. Why not? Why would he not? So yeah, I'm extremely happy that he's here. I think not only for his footballing ability, which obviously is second to none, but it's more so his mentality as well that he brings to the team. And what a transfer window! I don't think I've seen a transfer window as good as this one ever. Sancho, Varane, and Ronaldo. I mean, Ronaldo alone is it's like Sancho of the year. Sancho alone could have been one of the signings of the year, and Varane alone. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, we have no excuse this season, but to go for pure success.
Looking back retrospectively, yeah, and seeing how Sancho is taking his time to warm up, yeah. If we just got Sancho,
yeah,
but that's hindsight, isn't it?
It might have been a bit sticky, you know.
But you know what? I always thought Sancho was going to be a bit sticky, and I've made a very crazy statement that not everybody agrees with me, but you know, I don't mind being a contrarian. I actually prefer Greenwood on the right to Sancho. Greenwood is my starter. I actually prefer Greenwood to Sancho full stop, personally. I think Greenwood is still underrated. I feel like if he plays in week in, week out for the whole season, I think he will get 20 goals plus. Personally.
I think Sancho's a top footballer. I just think his physical requirements are not up to scratch at the moment, man.
Yeah, he's a bit unfit. He's got a bit of a belly as well. I think I recognize that.
Yeah, Hazard had that, and he's still banned the 10 minutes. So
listen, it's the first 2 games.
He will do well. Sancho will do well. He's a baller. I think
he just needs to get up to speed with the Prem, man. I think Sancho will do well. We got better athletes all over the pitch, and all squads, all 20 squads have athletes. So
Sancho will do well.
He just needs to. Yeah, I'll talk about that later about him. You know, whether he should be starting or not. I'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Jesse, what do you think of Sancho quickly, man? Are you worried? Do you have your doubts, or do you think it's just what 2 games in, or like what do you think, man?
If I had to judge it, like his first game was like the start was against Wolves. I don't think anyone played well against Wolves. So, but as you said, Lingard came and he made an impact. He scored, and Sancho, I think he played 60 minutes that game. He came off around 67th minute. It's going to take him time. I'll be real. It's going to take him time. I think once he gets running, he will become a point playing for us because he is creative. We just ain't seen it yet. He's he's still 21, so it's just gonna take him time. Like
I call
it's
that
gonna take
still.
him time.
But anyway, let's get to the important matter at hand. The Champions League returns. I know, Jax, this is your favorite competition of all football. You know, Prem and cups and whatnot. We're kicking off our adventure. Obviously, last year was unforgettable to say the least. We've got young boys. I think we played them. Was it 2 seasons ago with Marino? Slapped them 3-0 away. We've got them again. How you feeling about this game? I know people are gassed about Saturday, and it should be a walk in the park, but it's an astro turf pitch as well, so that could play a big part. And speaking of lineups, do you think Ollie's gonna rest certain man, or do we go strong again? Like, what's your feelings?
First and foremost, I'm really excited that Champions League is back. It is my favorite competition. I like to watch high quality football, and Champions League usually presents that. Do I think he should stick with the same team or change things up? I think with the squad depth that we have, he has the optionality of actually changing things up. Not too much though, but changing up some players. I think he can keep the base maybe. Well, Matic is 30 plus, so probably someone like him I wouldn't play consistently. But I would like us to have a solid starting 11 for most.
Let's just get into it, because I'll try and pattern this. First time using the share screen, guys, so bear with me. I think this is Jax's team. Yes, this is the team Jax sent to me. This is the team Jax sent to me. So obviously, this is the team you want to see. Talk us through your team and why you've picked these certain players.
Yeah, so I wanted to start the same back four. I did actually want to change Wan-Bissaka for Dalot.
Shame.
Yeah,
my bad.
Fine. I wanted to see Dalot in a Champions League game against a team like Young Boys, because I think he deserves an opportunity to show us what he's got as well. I think Wan-Bissaka played really well last game. I think he even overlapped last game before Greenwood took the shot, before Ronaldo took the tap in.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a side of football with it, but I would like to see Dalot have a chance. I think we're missing a trick with him. So he's the only one I would have started differently. I want to keep the same back four. I want the back four to be a unit, and I want him to play more or less week in, week out.
Yeah, talk to me about your midfield, because a certain Pastor Fred is back in the team. Well, what's your thoughts on that? Because
my rationale for Fred starting this game is more so because he didn't play the last game, and we have to watch Matic's legs. I think Matic is the starting defensive midfielder. I think he's the only natural defensive midfielder and playmaker. He can actually play football and start attacks that we have at Man United. And so for that reason, I think the Premier League, especially because I think is the most important in terms of consistency. I would want to see Matic play week in, week out. I think with the Champions League being a slower pace, and that's why I've brought in Van de Beek. I would want to see him play more in the Champions League, because he can play at that level, at that speed, and have a bit of legs around him in form of Fred. Now, Fred is a frustrating player, but at the same time, he has got his attributes and he does add value to some extent. I've played Sancho because I feel like he needs more game time to get up to speed. I think he deserves more game time. And I put Pogba on the left because I think he just needs to continue playing. He just needs to continue playing, and he needs to be on the pitch. And I think on the left is actually his best position, unless he's playing with Matic, which gives him much more license to move forward. Yeah. And obviously Ronaldo, you've got to play Ronaldo.
So a certain money misses out. Any particular reason why, or it's just rotation?
It's just who was that? Sorry,
Money Mason.
My guy, one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player, Man United. I've taken him out mainly to give Sancho some minutes, and I think he definitely starts next week against West Ham.
Cool. Just a quick question. Shout out to this. I can't really read that whole name, but he says, "Why waste Ronaldo when you can play Martial and get his match fitness up?" Do you want to quickly?
Because Ronaldo won't waste himself. He will play every game he can.
Yeah.
People are acting like this.
You are not going to rest Cristiano Ronaldo in the Champions League.
Yeah, this is the first game, mate.
it's absurd.
This is as much as Young Boys ain't that good.
Martial, you're bugging.
Okay, who's next? Right, let's click that off. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me.
Come on, Jerry. We're counting on your technological skills.
Okay, I think this is just his team. Quite boring. He's gone for the same team that beat, obviously.
If it ain't broke.
Yeah, I think that's his motto, man. Justy, talk to us, man. You've gone for the same team that beat Newcastle at the weekend. What was your thinking behind this? Do you think Matic has the legs to play? You know, I think we played, just 2 days ago? Or are you still happy with the team you picked?
I realised I made a couple mistakes in that lineup.
A couple? Well, what's the couple mistakes? Are you not happy?
I think I'll start Dallo instead of Wan-Bissaka. And I think I'll put Pogba on the left instead of Sancho.
It sounds like someone's just copying my team.
I lie, you're just copying.
I'm not finished. I'll still keep Greenwood, mate. That's not copying.
Wait, so if Pogba goes to the left, who comes in midfield?
I'll play Van de Beek and Matic. I'll still play Matic.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at this game. People are saying legs. I think we're going to keep the ball. Like, I don't think he's going to have to do too much running against young boys. Because it's either young boys are going to do what Newcastle done and be very defensive and we're going to keep the ball. Or they might just be stupid enough to be open. So, yeah, Matic and Van de Beek. And Van de Beek comes in for me as well. I think he deserves to get a chance. This will be a chance to express himself against a team like young boys. So,
Can I make a comment, Jesse? Quick question, Jesse. You mentioned the fact that Newcastle sat back, and I think the way they sat back yesterday 2 days ago was pretty impressive. Really boring, but really impressive. But we still saw Matic getting a bit of a runaround. He still had to do a lot of sprinting. There was a problem. I was like, Matic could actually sprint, but he just wasn't agile enough. I still think he done a lot of running that game. Don't you think he will still do a lot of running, even if the other team sits back and we still have?
We don't know. We don't know young boys, like they're players in that. At least with Newcastle, we know like Sam Maximan, Amro, and they've got players. So with this type of team we're playing, we don't know their strengths and weaknesses.
So would you not compensate for the lack of legs with a player like Fred?
No, I don't want to see Fred on the pitch. That guy, as much as I'd rather play him against West Ham because he just come back as well. Yeah, because West Ham, they play with intensity. Like they've got Declan Rice in midfield.
Sorry. Townsend just scored a banger.
I've told you about this guy, Jerry. I've told you about Townsend for a long time.
Hey.
I think he's one of the most underrated players, and I feel like his career, he shagged himself, man. But he's got talent, man.
Yeah, it's a typical Townsend goal, man.
Townsend, left foot, right foot, bangers, bro.
Left foot curler,
he's quick as well.
Yeah, but
he's right-footed, you know.
Yeah, I know. He's left-footed, I swear.
He's left-footed, you know.
Both-footed, bro. The guy bangs with both foot anyway, but I've seen him. The guy's a baller, man.
Works hard.
Wow, that goal was mad. Anyway, Jesse, continue, man.
Yeah, sorry, Jesse asked the question. I don't know if you remember it, but yeah.
No, as I said, Fred. I feel like a team against young boys. I feel like a team against young boys, like Fred. We all know Fred ain't good at passing. We all know that. So I don't think we'll need like as much more energy against a team like young boys. I don't think we'll need his energy like that. So I would rather like us keep the ball and like play about with Van de Beek and Matic. So that's why I put them two in the midfield. And then Pogba, I want to see Pogba on the left again. Sancho, I'll bench him. I'm not quite impressed with what he done a few stuff against Newcastle. I could see it, but he's still settling. So I'll play Pogba on the left because I want to see him more forward. As you can see, like even with the goal, he was a bit more forward, and he's dangerous.
Yes. Now. Oh, sorry. Gray scored. Come on.
Jerry needed that one, bro. Jerry's
fantasy.
Wild card is not wild carding. You know what I mean?
Anyway, next team we have, I think it's mine. I'm not sure. 1 second. Okay, let's go. Yes, this is my team. I think it's my team. It is my team. Right? Yeah, man.
That's the exact same team I basically said, but I switched off.
No.
I know Jerry's main
actually,
focus Let me ask him. So, Jerry, I see let's talk about your back four. There's a change
Yeah,
there.
let's talk about that.
AWB, because that's what Jerry likes to talk about, isn't it?
Get out of here.
Get out of here, man.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, Dalot, like Jack said earlier, like Jesse said, Dalot for me, I think he made his first appearances for United was actually against Young Boys, and I've seen some highlights today, and he just shows me that what I want to see in a fullback. I know Wan-Bissaka has these certain games that he should play, but for me, I think to rotate the squads, I know it's early, but Dalot is not he doesn't decrease the quality of the team, and I'd like to see him, get a run out.
Probably increases.
Yeah, probably increase. Ronaldo there with the crosses, like even on Saturday, the certain crosses just wasn't finding him, man. So yeah, Dalot comes in for me. Obviously the same with Varane, Maguire, Luke Shaw. Now Matic and Van der Beek, I've said this many times in pre-season, they played a lot of games, and we still ain't seen it in the full season. So I think to play them together. Van der Beek has to start this game. I think Scott didn't travel. Sorry. Burnley are getting slapped. Offside. Okay, cool. Matches Van der Beek for me. Obviously, Bruno on the 10. Yeah, Pogba on the left. Yeah, quickly, guys. Let's talk about Pogba. I know you've not seen the reports. I know Jack said in the past sometimes they just just let him go and whatnot. But the positive news that's coming out, it makes me happy because come on, man, this is the vibe, like the good vibe.
Glory Hunter. Glory, you wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. This guy, yeah, because Ronaldo's here now, he wants to stay.
Yeah, so but to be honest, to be fair to him,
we all like vibes in there. I don't blame him.
But he ain't ever said he wanted to leave.
I was the top.
As I've always
he
said,
did not say he wanted to leave Manchester United Football Club. He did not say that.
But he did not sign a contract.
Yeah, but there's still there was still time for him to say. We were still talking, like we were still in talks to sign a contract. It was a thing where he, like, if it was like Mbappe, for example, like he's actually not, like, Mbappe's not signing a new deal for PSG.
No, Jesse, the difference is this time, this news that we're hearing today, we didn't hear that in the summer.
I'm saying people, as you said, people thought, he's just like he's acting like people say he's gonna leave. He didn't say he wanted to leave. Like, obviously he didn't sign.
He has said it. He wants
this summer.
Doesn't matter whether it's this summer or last summer.
No, that's what I'm saying. This summer. I'm talking about this summer, not the past.
No, but whatever he hasn't said is leading towards he's gonna leave because he's got 1 year left. It's not leading towards he's gonna sign a new deal. Now today, the reports are coming out today that he's seen the players we brought in, the good vibes there, and he wants to commit his future. So it's a huge difference.
Well, let me say something about Pogba. Like I've always said, as a footballer, I've always said Pogba is not the cake. He's never been the cake, and I think that's been the issue. We've always thought he was going to be the person who changes us and makes us so great. He's never been the cake. He's always an icing. There's always the cake players there, and he just adds a bit more sauce because he's a flair. Do you know what I mean? He's not the cake. Ronaldo's a cake. That's the kind of player you say he's the cake kind of thing. He's the kind of player that will make things happen regardless of the team not playing well. He will make things happen. Bruno is more of a cake than Pogba. Not saying he's a better footballer, but in terms of what they add, in terms of being able to do things even without so-called great players around them, they can do it. Pogba can't. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy he's staying. I think it's great for the club. I mean, a player of Pogba's quality, of course you want him to stay. I mean, the fact that you've got Pogba, even Ronaldo as players playing in one team, that's kind of crazy to think about, So I'm happy he's staying, but I would have preferred it if he committed to the club a bit earlier because I like my players to be players that really love United. That's the kind of United fan I am. The people that really want to stay and commit to the club.
Yeah, Rick, let me come to you. Obviously, you said Glory Hunter, but another comment here, he says, Pogba came to United to win titles just like Bruno, but since Pogba's been here, we've done as much as Arsenal. Which the question I want to ask is, obviously, Pogba came back to this club with the whole Pogba stuff. And I feel personally, not that he'll sold dreams, but the team that we had when he came in, like he looks to his left, he's got Fred, he's got Lindelof behind him, he's got Andres Pereira. And then when he looks at the team now, he's got Ronaldo up top, Bruno.
So did you not know the team before he came?
No, but I think I'm not quite understanding. No, because hear what I'm saying.
Make it make sense.
I hear what I'm saying because I think he believes in a project that in the next few years we're gonna add But
We did. We've had
Not
Zlatan.
really.
Jax is not having it. Jax is like,
Bro, I don't like.
you were so a dream. Did you not see the
What
team before
dream? You made your own dream when you saw the
sign the contract?
Guys, you have to look at it from his point because remember the summer after we signed Fred and Dalot and Lee Grant. I think this obviously his first season the transfer window was good with obviously Zlatan, Mkhitaryan and Bailly, but I think this transfer window that we've had, I think obviously like you said, Jax, he's a luxury player. He's a luxury player, but I think this window is what he's always wanted, like to be alongside stars. He's got Sancho, Varane behind him that he's won with before. Yeah. Ronaldo up top, Lingard's his boy. You see him dancing on the pitch when I was at Old Trafford at the end. He was like the last person to leave. He's gone around, he's doing this, he's smiling. I see him with Burna Boy in the concert just hours later. Like he's on good vibes right now. So for me, it's great news, man. I don't know.
Do you know what? Yeah, that's why Graham Souness hates him. You know, I know a lot of Man United fans hate Graham Souness, and it's warranted.
Yeah.
So it's frozen, yeah, and it's warranted because Graham Souness said some amazing stuff. But I'll be very honest as well, and I said I understand where he comes from objectively, because Graham Souness as a man and as a footballer, I don't know if you ever watched something if you've had that. So it's very much, do you know what I mean, like for the club and hard hitting and working super hard and being disciplined. And Pogba lacks that. I think Pogba's a bit immature when it comes to like he likes to have fun, and I'm not gonna say anything bad about that because ultimately football is entertainment, right? But I also do think I want a bit more from him, man. Not just vibes. I mean, vibes is great. I don't want someone that when things are going great, then it's great, but when things are going bad, it's terrible. I don't want that. And that's been my issue with a lot of Man United players, where they're inconsistent. When things are going great, it's going amazing, great. They'll give us 9 out of 10 performances, and then the next game give us a 2 out of 10. I don't want that. But, I'm happy that Pogba would sign. If he signs, that's a great thing for the club.
Yeah, Rick, you're giving me mixed vibes, bro. It's not like you're not happy that he's trying to commit his future.
No, I'm happy, bro. It's just convenient when it's happening. You know what
though.
Say, bro. Like, but the docs have to be lined up, yeah? Do you know what I mean? But it's all right, man. Some people are leaders, others are followers. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh, wow, bro.
That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. Some people are leaders. Some people try to lead, but they can't lead. You get me? Now a true leader is at the club. You can be a disciple. It's all right. So you can be one of the 12.
Listen, for me, I'm. When I saw that today, I was happy because if we lose Pogba, I know people say we can.
Bigness. It'll be a bigness.
I think it'll be a huge blow. Like huge. It'll
be a bigness
to the squad if we lose.
And when people say just let him go, like. He's not any player. There's not many.
I will always say. Sorry to cut you off, Jesse. I will always say, if a player doesn't want to be at my club, he can go. You're not the only footballer in the world. Like we've let some big players go in the past, and we've been successful, right? We've let Ronaldo go. We were successful. We let David Beckham go. We were successful. Liverpool let Coutinho go. They were successful. You can let big players go and be successful if you've got other big players. Do you know what I mean? And they step up.
But that was the problem. That was the problem. But that was the problem. Even before these transfers, we didn't really have big players. Obviously, now that we got Ronaldo,
now we do. So now if we went,
that's what I said. Now we do. I'm talking about before we didn't have that much big players.
You're saying Pogba's not a big player.
No, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying before.
Yeah, go on.
I'm saying before. Even before Bruno even came, people said. Even before Bruno even came, people said, "Oh, let Pogba just go." He was our only like potential world class player there.
Yeah,
as you said, Jerry, we had finish.
Okay, sorry, Sunshine.
We had, as you said, Jerry, we had Pereira, Lingard, Martial, Rashford. Like this was Ollie's first full season. We had those players, and I'm thinking, if Pogba goes, what finished? Like,
can I ask a question? What happens when Pogba goes? What happens when he goes?
What are you talking about now?
Yeah, how do you let a player go that's still in contract?
Okay, but
answer the blood clot question.
What's going on?
Yeah, how does a player go that's still in contract? He's selling for money. Yeah, you get some money, some funds, and then you're meant to reinvest those funds into a better player or a variety of players. Yeah, see how Liverpool got rid of Coutinho, and everyone's like, "Oh, Coutinho, he is basically Liverpool." Reinvested the proceeds into a handful of players that fit the way Klopp wanted to play, and they were successful. So
I think you both got a point, man.
What's that?
I think you both got a point.
No, Jesse's got a point. I'm just saying, like,
I think you
I
both
just
got a
don't think
point.
it's the
You're
be
right.
like that. You can't let a player go. You
It's
can't.
not the end. It's not the end of the world.
No,
Of course,
let me phrase it like this.
Of course, he's
Let me keep going and just back Jesse.
Player. Of course, he's a quality, unique player, and he's like, he's one of a kind, and he's a top player. So you're right in terms of that. Like, our squad will be finished until we find a way of moving forward, and we as fans might not be able to see that until we actually see it come to fruition. That makes sense, innit? So
it's a bit like Lukaku going, right? A lot of people, I wasn't happy with Lukaku going. I think Lukaku is a top striker. I've always had him as a top striker. So I wasn't happy with him leaving. But right now, the power of hindsight says, is it a bad thing that he left? It's a question. There's a question you have to answer yourself, basically. You know?
But yeah, I'm just happy Pogba's staying, man. So
I'm happy. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
all happy that he's staying.
Right? Bro. What's the side of thing? Sign the thing, man.
Yeah.
Stay United, come with vibes. Make sure you win something.
Big man thing, because when I look around Europe, where can he go? Like this, what Ollie's built, credit to him, because even when I was at the ground, yeah, people were just gassing about Ronaldo. I was like, yeah, but Ollie, credit to him, he's built this team. Because I saw one picture, like, was it 2 years ago, the lineup we had to the lineup we have now, where I saw Sancho standing to Ronaldo, Pogba, Bruno, Varane. You're just looking at this team, like, how did we end up with this kind of super team that is actually mad?
He's done. I know what Jess is waiting to say. Jess is waiting to say process. No, but I'll be so real.
I've always said, let's just keep watching until something goes wrong. Then we say, yo, it's finished. But
I'll be so real. He has managed to do well just with like the transfers, everything. Because I remember the interview. I think this interview was when we lost 4-0 to Everton.
Yeah.
And he said, some players will be leaving, some players will be staying. He said, I'm going to be successful here. I liked the fact that he said that, but obviously, yeah, you're a plea fan on that part.
Right.
But
no, but you know what? Let's talk.
But he's actually built a team. I'm not going to lie. He's actually built a team. Why you
but all that successful, yeah, but
I'm not gonna lie. I want to play devil's advocate here, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Let's not act like this is a masterstroke. Ronaldo being available is mad lucky. Juventus are in bits. Yeah, they have no P because of pandemic. Let's be real about it. Yeah. So this is a luck thing. It wasn't Ollie's master grand plan to get Ronaldo.
Of course
it wasn't.
Yeah.
It really wasn't. You've gotten lucky we've got him here. Let's try and maximize our luck. Yeah, let's try and maximize it, turn into trophies and that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's just about Ronaldo though. But you know, like I said earlier on when I was trying to see the process, is because I actually saw actions. You know, I saw him get rid of some players that we were all wondering why they're still at our club. Players like Fellaini. It's like people forgot Fellaini played for Man United. It was Ole that got rid of Fellaini. Sanchez. He even lied to us about Sanchez. He said he'll come back and score goals. Where is Sanchez now? Where's I actually like him, but where's Ashley Young? Where's Smalling? Do you know what I mean? He's actually gone through a process of shipping certain players out, and I think that has to be commended. You know, those players being shipped out.
Dan James even this season getting rid. He realized he wasn't winning.
Like it was a mistake. He's realized his mistake. He realized he still played him to advertise him.
I don't know. He played Dan James the game before, so
it's called advertising. I'm not
sure if he thought Dan James was trash because he was playing him.
No, I don't think he thought Dan James was trash. I just think, you know, if you've got the opportunity to buy someone else,
he came to realization.
I think what happened was Ronaldo's come in now and the landscape's changed, and he just said, yo, Lingard, James, you guys not going to be playing much. Do you want to stay or do you want to or do you want to go? And Dan James made a decision.
I don't think Dan James made a decision. I don't agree with that.
I think he did. When you look at the options and his competition, he's thinking, right, I ain't gonna play. So like, I think what I'm trying to say is, okay, maybe. I was gonna say I don't think Dan James would have said, "Oh, I want to go and play for Leeds," and
of course he wouldn't.
Forget United. Even with the competition, I don't.
No, he wants to play.
He will be like sixth choice if he stayed right now.
He wants to play. He's not that much young.
He didn't look so happy in his pictures. I don't.
No, I think obviously he was gutted that he was leaving United because obviously you're playing at United, you don't ever want to leave. But he was thinking, right, I didn't grab my opportunity. I was there for 2 years, and it's a bittersweet end. But
he had a lot of chances.
He did, but he didn't set the world alight. So unlucky for him.
We'll
So
see.
unlucky,
I'm not sure. I think he could have. It's not like we've only got really. Okay, no, Greenwood plays there. Sancho.
There's a lot of attackers in
It
our
was
club.
crazy, though.
But even with that, he was still getting opportunities though.
You know what's crazy? I think Jack Harrison and Rafinha is better than him, innit? But
That's not crazy. That's facts, bro.
That's
no,
fact.
I think they're better than him, but that's only 2 players in their squad that's better than him. So it's a short queue.
It's a short queue. He didn't even start yesterday. Like I thought he was gonna, but Rafinha and Harrison.
Harrison's a baller.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And Rafinha on the other side.
These fixtures are looking good. I might get him in my FPL team. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sick, man. But let's talk about the game quickly. Obviously, young boys, you guys don't know much about them. Like I said, Astro pitch. Are you not worried that this could potentially be a banana slip? Obviously, last season. Does last season scare you? Obviously,
show my team.
Oh, shame. My bad. My bad.
Show my team.
I forgot.
Show my team.
Yeah.
Show my team, and I'll discuss.
I know he's going to put some random players.
This is not a game for rotation or resting people. We can't afford to drop points. We cannot afford
a suspect, though. I can't lie.
Points.
I don't like it.
Did you see Pogba and Matic trying to stop Amaron and St. Maximin?
Matic and Fred against Wolves was twice as worse.
I really don't care. Like, I don't care. I want Pogba. I want Pogba in playing in his best position. That's where I built. First, I thought I want Pogba on the left. Who can I fill with? Yeah, and Matic needs legs next to him. I'm sorry. Someone who's gonna draw fouls. Someone's gonna slow the game down. Someone's gonna get lots of niggly fouls and stuff like that. Because what I saw against if Newcastle had better decision making, Jesus.
That's true. That's
like Wolves as well, though. They should have slapped us.
Bro. No, they should have slapped. I'm telling you.
I put the difference between Wolves is I'm
sacrificing one attacking player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wolves have one player that can bully anyone.
Yeah.
That Traore guy will bully anyone.
That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that this is not a game for rotation. I've picked the players in the front line that have performed. Yeah. I've got Pogba. How many? 7 assists? He's got.
Yeah.
Fernandes with the banger from last game. What? Greenwood with the assist from Ronaldo and Ronaldo himself. Guaranteed win. We got
a comment that saying we got West Ham on the weekend, so.
I
agree with Rick though. I agree with Rick.
It's the Champions League. We cannot get knocked out of the group stage again. I'll lose it. I will absolutely lose. If you get knocked out again, in the Champions League for West Ham.
It's true.
I've been smiling.
People,
bro,
you know, we're playing on Sunday, right? So we
Yeah.
got a lot of time. Like people we got a lot of time from them to recover your professional footballers.
Yeah, that's true. No Antonio.
So I don't want to hear that if we play the same team that plays against Newcastle. I don't want to hear no complaints because we've got almost a week. We've got almost a week to play against West Ham.
Understood. I guess the point is, by rotating the team, are we really dropping levels?
Well, no.
With Oli as our manager, yes.
Hmm?
With Oli as our manager, yes. Yes,
I can't lie. In the comments, they're not agreeing with the Matic Fred double pivot still.
I don't care. It would have been Fred Scott, but Scott's injured.
Yeah.
So,
you know what the problem is? The problem is we don't know this team. We don't know which team. Like obviously we don't know young boys, so it's like it could either be a good thing that they both play, or it could be a bad thing. Like
we're away from home as well, bro. We're away from home, fam. We can't rotate
as well. I can't lie.
The season just started. Why are we rotating?
There's a lot of mixed opinions because we
can't rotate. We're not like Chelsea and Man City where we rotate and we still play the same. When players are out of the team, like Greenwood has to play for me. Yeah, Pogba has to play in his preferred position. I mean, where I've seen him perform. Bruno has to play. Ronaldo has to play. That's the front four picked.
I mean, what is that midfield? Because Scott is not there, so it's either.
I don't mind if Van der Beek comes in. I really don't mind.
It's either Van der Beek, Matic.
I don't think this is the game for charity.
It's true.
I don't think this is the game to be like, young boys, they're dead. or we'll just end up
No, I don't
getting
believe that. Yeah,
we got sacked last time
yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
Istanbul.
That doesn't happen. Football, man. It's
when we
football.
did that. Yeah, and we can't get with these names on the pitch with Ronaldo. We can't be losing to young boys. Jesus.
But I think it goes back to what I'm saying though. Like I think the difference between my team and yours is I started Sancho on the right, and I started Dalot, and I started Van de Beek. I don't think so. It's all, basically the whole right side is what I changed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that the levels drop.
It's just different. Do you get like the thing is that I've never seen us rotate and perform.
It's true though.
This
Just
is a
because
bit
all the
rotation
time.
though.
Just
This is a
because all the
rotation.
time. Don't make them changes and then we don't win that.
But
That's probably why.
that's a change. That's the change.
But it depends though, because this, as we're talking about young boys, they could be very dead. Last time we played them, I don't even think it should have been 3-0. I think we should have battered them even more.
They could, and we could struggle to break them down, and they could get one fluky goal. Yeah, and we're angry, bro.
That's the thing. That's the thing. We don't know.
That's
We
football,
actually
bro.
don't.
That's football.
Nah, I know,
So,
man. We're gonna bang them.
I just know. With Pogba there, with Bruno there, with Greenwood there, Ronaldo there, I know we won the game.
You know what? That's
I can't disagree with your front four. I think the only reason why I brought Sancho in is because I wanted him to have game time. But I don't disagree.
Everybody else behind that front four is there to shore up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever, defend, stop, block shots. Like I just don't want us to lose this game. We lose this game, it's long for us.
Why is Lingard not shout?
Rick, I was gonna come to it. Obviously, you messaged me. You said you will try and squeeze Lingard in there. Is it?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I just thought this is not the game for charity, bro. You can come on. This is not the game for charity. This is not it. We'll get easier fixtures once we've tied up the group. Say we get like 4 wins. Say we get like 4 wins in the group, then we can start bringing everybody in and that.
I agree because our October fixtures are kind of peak. I can't lie.
Bro,
like, we need to get the points on the board. Yeah, we need to get the points on the board and hopefully get the group wrapped up, and then we can rotate, bring on Martials, and I think Cavani, he's still not fit. Like I said, I remember telling Jesse, Cavani is not going to play every game, bro. He's so untrustworthy. And getting Ronaldo in was just it was perfect. It was perfect timing. So,
Jerry, say we smack this team, yeah, and it's like 4-0 by 60th minute.
Yeah.
Lingard, Dallo, Donny, on the pitch, man.
I must say, I'm very happy.
Relax. Wan-Bissaka, relax.
Yeah, I must say, I'm very happy that we kept Lingard. I think that's a trick. I think that's a trick that we didn't miss because he is so useful, and I think people don't realize his quality is still really high. Kind of thing. He adds so much value to the team in terms of energy, movement, clinical. And even when it comes to like huge games, I won't be upset to see Lingard start a huge game. I expect him to perform. So I'm really happy.
He's when you say that ahead of who, because I think I don't want him in the front three. I think number 10, like I think Rick said it previously, that he's the next after Bruno. He's the next one in that.
I'm not gonna lie. If Pogba was in the pivot, and that left wing position's free, and it's between Sancho and Lingard right now, I choose Lingard.
Well,
I know that's mad to lots of people, but when I've seen Lingard on the pitch and seen Sancho on the pitch, Lingard right now, because of his fitness, because he's just a consummate professional, his levels are just currently above Sancho's. Currently, I think Sancho's a better footballer than him, but currently Lingard's ready to go, man.
I think the thing about Lingard, he always speeds our game up. Whenever he's playing, we look so much quicker.
He loves the 1-2s, man. He loves the little 1-2s. He loves that ball around the corner. He shoots. He gets in the box. Everything like that. So if Pogba was to go into that double pivot and the left wing was free, Lingard would be my first choice, man.
It depends. It depends who we're playing. I don't want to see Pogba in a double pivot in a big game. I
don't want to see the double pivot.
I don't want to see Pogba in a double pivot. Just these 2 games against Wolves and even Newcastle, I know we won 4-1. But as you said,
this brother.
Who would you play? Who would you play? Tell us, because he's not feeling Ronaldo to beat young boys. He needs to play.
And Ronaldo needs to rack up them stats, bro.
Exactly. This is his competition, man.
Bro, he's trying to get them goals.
Listen, it doesn't even matter if we're playing like a Huddersfield. It's the first Champions League game.
Ronaldo does
have
not
to play with
discriminate.
your strong team.
Yeah,
Ronaldo does not discriminate, fam. He does not discriminate.
Why play Ronaldo? Wait, why not?
Exactly, man.
Why not?
First
But
game,
that's
man.
you could play him. You could play him and be banging them, and you could
These
potentially
men were
take him
saying to
off.
us like, why are we bringing a bazooka to the fist fight? Because we can.
I'll blow you away.
Last season just proved it, but like Istanbul, we lost to Istanbul. We never thought we'd lose to Istanbul.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what's fresh in my memory, bro.
Big One says, "What's fair points? How come a 36-year-old Ronaldo does not need a run of games and Varane doesn't, but Sancho does?" Yeah, that's bait though, because he's young in it. Varane and Ronaldo are experienced players, man. I don't
One
think.
thing I'll say to you is that those two are consummate professionals.
Yeah,
they're in shape. Look at them, their physique. Their man are specimens. Like when you look at Sancho, he needs to get that into his game, man.
He's not established. That's the thing yet.
He doesn't.
No, but he needs to get. He needs to work on his physique. He does.
Yeah. Ronaldo doesn't run that much, neither does Varane, so that's different as well. Just to add to the fact that they are experienced players.
shout out to Ali. Obviously, I went up to OT with him. He says Donny needs a goal. Fred has been given way too much chances. Yeah, man.
It's not the game. Fred plays a go. This is what I'm trying to say to you. It's not a goal game. No. Sorry.
You know what it is with Fred? You know what it is that's peak? Is the thing is that is the fact that he's got legs out of everyone in that midfield. So that's why I get why he plays. That's the thing. But it just I don't know how he's 60 million pounds and he cannot pass a ball. Like I'm actually disappointed with him. I'm actually deep in how rubbish he is at passing. Like, it's very bad.
Fam, if Fred was eating grass against Wolves, imagine the rest of our midfielders, bro. Get me? Like
yeah, that's true.
Now he bought this guy for 60 million and it's true what Rick said. Not Rick, Rich.
Yeah.
Like I want more. I'm expecting more from him.
No, we should definitely expect more. But just to play devil's advocate, I think
it's not his fault. It's 60 million. Put the price up.
That's not fault, but that's the thing.
That's us though.
Like, why?
Because you guys. I know there's a lot of Maguire fans for the 80 million that we paid him for, but I have my own views on that. I would.
That goal we conceded, against Newcastle. Jesus Christ, the defendant.
I have my own views. It was bad.
No one gets. I know Varane didn't dive in straight away, but even him, shocking.
It was shocking. It was a bad goal.
Defenders at like Watford and that, when they get that situation, they still get a blocking.
Yeah.
No, you see the Varane thing. I heard what you're saying, but it was this close. Like he was thinking, should I dive in or go with the guy that's coming on the overlap? It was this close.
You know what I'm talking about?
That was Luke Shaw. I saw Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka following the same man.
When you see Liverpool versus Leeds and that, them man get the blocking.
Yeah, I know it's fine margins.
Get the blocking. You're meant to be a world class Varane. You're meant to be.
I'll give him this plan.
Man, people like Boateng, do you remember Boateng and that?
It's not his fault. Where was Luke Shaw? Where was Luke Shaw?
You know what I said about
I saw Luke Shaw on the right side. I saw Luke Shaw on the right side.
I think if Varane keeps his feet, and just calm and composed, Van Dijk blocks that shot.
We say this,
but doesn't do that falling over thing. He doesn't do that. He doesn't.
No, but it's 2v1, isn't it? So if
I understand that, but he did the right thing. He showed man wide.
Yeah.
And after that, I don't know what happened to his feet.
No, but
like it's narrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jay, what he done, technically, if I'm speaking from a coach's position, he went to tackle with the wrong foot.
Yeah. It looked unorthodox. When I saw
he should have gone with his left when he went with his right. That's not what you don't teach that to world-class defenders. That's basically.
But listen, it happens. It happens.
No.
I've seen Van Dijk.
Just listen to me.
I've seen Van Dijk get twisted up by Martial. I've seen Van Dijk. Remember, hey Joe, what goal was it when Van Dijk was on the ground like in I know it's pre-season. What the hell was that?
It was recent.
Yeah, Varane tends to always tackle with his right foot. Watch him.
I don't know.
Watch him. That's poor. That's poor. Everybody knows that defending when the ball's on the left, a man's shifting you left. Man like Greenwood shifting you left. Go with your right foot. You're finished.
Yeah, it was like Ron said.
Honestly, I don't want to bring any negative taste, but I've always had my concerns with Varane because I've watched him a few times and I've never really been impressed personally.
I'm just surprised because I'm seeing our fans are like, Varane today,
No, stop. Because that, apart from that, he was excellent, bro. I swear, Danny, He won everything. Just that little, obviously the
Jerry,
goal.
Jerry, it's the problem of being a defender.
I
That
know,
one
I know.
mistake is a problem, bro. We can't afford
No,
that.
but I wouldn't say it's a mistake. What Maguire did.
Can I give you an example? Can I give you an example? Does that happen to Lindelof?
What would Lindelof even be
I'm
back there?
just asking in that
Yes,
situation.
Yes, it will.
No, Lindelof never dives in.
Everyone. Bro,
Lindelof never dives in. He never dives in.
Even if he does dive
He
in,
never dives in. He makes the blocks. He does.
So what?
I'm
What you
sorry.
prefer Lindelof over
I'm
Varane
sorry.
now? Yeah.
I don't
No,
think
I'm
he
not
makes the
saying
block.
that. I'm just saying if that was Victor Lindelof, we'd be ripping him to shreds. We would
Yeah,
be.
of course.
We would be. So I'm just hearing a bit of bias from the fans. I'm not gonna
Ricky,
lie.
biased, bro. I'm looking
Ricky
at your
definitely has a point. Ricky definitely has a point because I feel the same. I feel like we've godlified Varane, like he's some god. I don't, because I've got my concerns. That's my personal opinion. I've watched him a few times for Real Madrid, and I wasn't so impressed. The way I still think is an upgrade to Lindelof, but I don't know how much of an upgrade it is. But he's definitely
guys.
We've looked
You know, he's an upgrade. He's an
less
upgrade.
secure with him in the team. I'm not gonna lie to you. You've actually looked less secure with
Okay,
him.
let me just say
Let's
this. Let me just say
secure.
this. Let me
No,
just say
we
this.
have.
Against Wolves. Against
There's
Wolves.
less
my
space.
days.
Against Wolves.
There's space.
Against Wolves, if Varane doesn't play that game, I don't think if Varane doesn't play that game and Lindelof
We
comes
lose.
in, I don't
We
think
lose.
we
No,
would have. I think
we
we would
should
have
have
lost
lost
to Wolves.
anyway.
I think we would have lost to Wolves if Varane didn't play. We would have definitely lost to Wolves.
If the
think if
Hay
there was
doesn't play,
Liverpool,
we
yeah,
lose that
sure.
game. If the Hay doesn't play, we lose that game.
Also De Gea as well. But people,
But the Hay
it's
is
true.
the only
Varane-
man that
I've
saved
had-
us, bro.
Listen, everyone has mistakes, bro. Like that goal, I won't even blame. Where was Luke Shaw? Why was Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka following one man, and you're leaving Varane to
Because all he
defend
has them playing
two
as
people?
wingers. So,
Boys, I've got to shoot off, man.
Yeah, quickly before you shoot off, let me read a couple comments. Ali says we are at times overcritical. Players do make mistakes. For me, it wasn't even a mistake. What Maguire diving in, he did in the middle
that
of the
was
park.
shocking.
That was
That was
disgraceful.
shocking. I couldn't believe it. I
You
was like,
want the truth? You want the truth? You want the truth? I think Maguire and Wan-Bissaka are quite a problem in the defense. I'll be so real.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be so real. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I've said it.
okay, not Wan-Bissaka in terms of defending, but his positioning.
I want to see Bailly, fam. I would want to see Bailly.
yeah, by Varane.
And Varane. I would want to see that.
wait.
I would want to see
Are we
that.
talking about dropping Maguire? This is crazy. This is crazy. You're talking about dropping Maguire.
Oh, bro,
I'll be so real. If Maguire gets injured right now, obviously right now because we've got Varane, it won't be a big issue in my opinion.
Yo, I can't lie. I would want to see it. I'm not saying it would definitely be better, but I would want to see it, man. I would want to see it. I really, really rate Bailly. I don't think there's any defender out there, apart from maybe Van Dijk, that's better on a one-on-one situation than Bailly.
I think we're getting a bit hasty. I think Maguire made a mistake.
Not very commanding in the air. I get that, which is why I do like Maguire for. But in terms of, I think people have, when you watch Bailly one-on-one, oh my God.
Yeah, I think
I'll be so. Yeah, it's true. Like Bailly's probably our best. Like one-on-one, you're not getting past him. That's the truth.
You're not damn past Bailly one-on-one. You're not outpacing him. You're not twanning him. What do you think this is?
But that's the thing. That's the thing. That's like the same with Varane. Varane don't really get beat one-on-one. Like obviously, it was just one pass that.
It was 2v1, man. I was thinking, he's toast, man. He's toast, man. Because all he has to do is come close, or he dives in and gets a red card.
But he didn't need to dive in. He didn't. What he should have done, it's like he showed it. He kind of.
It's like what Van Dijk did. I think it was against Spurs.
Jerry, I kind of give you the optionality that the only thing you could do right now.
Yes, hey Jerry,
that's nothing.
Right.
Yeah, you remember? Was it?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to talk to you, man, about.
Yeah, it was Sissoko
and
and it was 2v1 of Van Dijk. Yeah, Van Dijk was by himself and he positioned him.
Varane did exactly the same, right? But then he went with the wrong foot.
Yeah.
They just block it. Yo, my boy, I really got to go. So.
Yeah, quickly, Jax, before you go, give us your score prediction for tomorrow's game. Young boys away.
I'm going to go for 3-0. Nice whitewash.
6-6, 3-0. There's your score, guys. Make sure you get your score predictions in the comments below. Yeah, Jax, thanks for joining us, man. Obviously, we're back tomorrow. Obviously, for the reaction, he will be back tomorrow. So, guys, make sure you're tuning in for that. Rick, quickly, before we wrap up, score prediction, man.
2-0.
That sounds... Yeah, that's all right. I'll take that. It's young boys though, man. Like if we're serious, we need to be
We're
scrapping.
away from home, bro. We're not at home.
Our away record's decent though.
No, I understand that. It's unbeaten, all of that. I didn't say we're gonna lose.
Yeah, I think these are supposed to be the whipping boys of the group that everyone's supposed to beat. But yeah, 2-0, I'll take that. My God, this guy's 10-0, bro. Relax, man. Relax. But listen, if Ronaldo starts though, I could see us.
No, the thing that I'm concerned about, yeah, with the Ronaldo thing, we're so reluctant to cross the ball. Like, what? Go on.
Yeah, I
Like, you've
saw
been
that.
there in the flesh. Like,
Wait,
no
Jesse, I think you're on mute. Jesse, you're on mute, I think. Can't
like,
hear
we could
you
have crossed
still.
the ball so many times against Newcastle, and these men were just dilly-daddling, bro. Going like what Pogba and Bruno just need to get the De Bruyne run. And on that right hand side, just whip the crosses in. When the ball goes by Bissaka, he passes it back inside, cross, edge of the area.
But you see, Pogba and Bruno, the way they played, they were never in those positions. Like Pogba was
Bruno was ish,
but he was more like the striker, like with Ronaldo. He
but
wasn't.
they were rotating because Greenwood was there sometimes too. Up top with I'm thinking first half. A lot in the first half, we didn't get enough crosses in, man.
No, we didn't, especially
We
from
see
the fullbacks as
overloaded
well.
in the back post. Sometimes when the ball goes wide, Ronaldo is wide instead of being in the box.
Harry saying 5-0, big run 1-0 to United. That's not convincing, but
Hands on my wave, man.
It's a clean sheet. 2-1, Young Boys or 5-2, man. Shout out to Darren Eyes of the Ball TV. No, he's saying 2-1. Wait, 2-1 to Young Boys?
Yes, what man said,
bro. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. And shout out to Darren, Mr. Eyes on the Ball. Make sure you subscribe to them. He's saying we need to be whipping them. Yeah, for me, man, I need a convincing scoreline, man, to have lift off in the group.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm tempted to see Dallo in Wan-Bissaka's position, but in the last 2 games we have been shocking defensively. So I just need that security blanket.
It's true, man.
That clearance off the line. I just need that one there. Dallo doesn't have that in his locker. He doesn't.
Yeah, I expected a lot of clean sheets at the beginning of the season because I looked at our fixtures. I said we should not be conceding against this team, and we've only had 1 clean sheet. So
we just don't know. We don't know how to stop transitions.
Yeah, the
like,
counter
times I saw the amount of times I see Pogba let man just run past him. It's infuriating, bro. Man literally just says, "Yo," he literally does this on the pitch. He literally goes, "I see the 2 hands with the chest out." Like
that was Traore. I remember he went like that against Traore. You just said, "Yeah, just run past him, mate." That's what you just done.
See man come in, start shifting them legs, start jockeying and moving backwards and that. Like start showing man right and left. Don't just
jockey, man.
Yeah.
I think we'll beat them. Either 3-0 or 4-0 or 4-1.
Yeah, I like that
because I'm looking at Young Boys.
We should be slapping.
Also, the formation that Newcastle played was very defensive as well, so I don't think Young Boys will do that. So, if we get an early goal, I think we'll bang them still. Because I remember when we played them in 2019, we should have scored more than 3 goals. I remember. Lukaku missed some chances as well.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so we should be banging them 3-0 or 4-0.
We beat them 3-0 last time. I think just 4-0 you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying 4-0 or 4-1. But 4-0.
Just quickly before we go though.
I don't have a clue.
Just quickly though, listen. I think we've touched on it before, but Champions League chances, man. Can we go all the way? Because it's here now. Like
you know the group. You should be able to.
Yeah, I'm looking at I'm thinking like, can this be the year if Ronaldo delivers us a Champions League? I think statue's a bit of a big shot, but it will be such a story, man. I think 2 legs. Obviously, once we get out of the group stage, I think we can go to the final, man. Like I'm really looking forward to this campaign. I've got a good feeling.
I think we can go all the way. We have the squad to go all the way.
Yeah.
Say that again.
If he doesn't season, that's a matching. Jesse said, "Do you think to go all the way?" Fam,
you're
I'm
I
cutting
think
up.
we can go all the way. We have the squad.
That's a mad jump because, like, we weren't taken seriously.
Rick, your incident with Beeky, bro. I can't lie. Yeah.
I think we can go all the way. We have the squad to do it. We've got Ronaldo. He's Mr. Champions League, all-time goal scorer. I'm not afraid to play anyone. Let's just say that.
So who are you looking at the favourites? Us,
I'm saying
Chelsea, Liverpool.
obviously,
I think the English team. You know how back in the day when the English team used to go far in that. I can see it happening this season again. You know.
I could see obviously PSG is going to be up there, but I've seen PSG. They're not PSG ever. They haven't ever been like a defensive team. I'll be real. Defensively, they're actually dead. Even when we played them last season, I know Messi's there, but we should have won that both games. Obviously, won the first game, but we should have beat them at Old Trafford. Bayern Munich, that's going to be a tough game, but if they leave space with our attack as well, I think it's the fact that there's no away goals as well. So
yeah,
we know that we have to just score more goals in it, and we're scoring goals. We've already got 11 goals in the Premier League. So
who would you say are able to win the Champions League this season?
Obviously, everyone will say PSG. Obviously,
I don't know. Like I said, I think the English teams.
Again.
Yeah, the English team's got a big shout, man.
I'll say Chelsea again, bro.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, how can we forget Chelsea? Obviously, they're the champions of Europe.
I won't say they're favourites. I think I'll be honest. If Bayern Munich, obviously Lewandowski was injured, I think if Lewandowski wasn't injured, I think they would have went through. Yeah, that was also a big part. So Bayern Munich, to be honest, I'll say they're like favourites, first or second favourites. Let's not forget about them, bro.
Yeah, who did they play? Was it Chelsea? Not them, man.
They played PSG. Remember?
Oh, PSG. Yeah.
But Lewandowski got injured, so he missed both of the games.
They bust case. I remember Choupo-Moting, even though he was bagging, if Lewandowski was in that team with the chances they were creating that day, yeah, they would have whacked.
Even the last game, remember?
Yeah.
So
Rick, what are you saying? Chelsea, yeah?
Yeah, Chelsea and Bayern. Jesse's got a point to do. Bayern's a great side, isn't it? So
what do you think of City though? Because obviously City, they've gone close.
You know how we've got the Oli curse for the Prem.
What City with
the Guardiola curse?
The reason why City won't win Champions League.
That Guardiola guy,
he
just overdoes it for no reason.
He won't win Champions League.
Go with what you've been doing, bro. Just go with what you trust, what you believe. Every single time he tries to switch it. I feel like at Barcelona, because he had Messi, he just believed that Messi would win him the game. Yeah, I feel like at City, he believes he has to beat the opposition via tactics to guarantee the win. I don't think he trusts his players to just be better than them and beat them, because City's players, they're all very, very good, but how many of them are actually world class?
I'll even put us over City. I'll be real. I'll put us over City.
I feel like a lot of their collective like ability as a team comes from Guardiola's management, bro.
No strike as well.
It's true. When you say that world class question, I'm thinking,
like Ferran Torres.
No strike.
Maybe you can. No, I'm saying dead. Do you know what I mean? Like Bernardo Silva, very, very good, world class. Do you know what I mean? Gundogan, I think he's on the cusp. Maybe.
Yeah.
De Bruyne, you say he's world class.
Yeah, I said De Bruyne. Yeah, that's it.
Sterling has time he's world class.
Yeah.
We were all saying screaming Foden last season. Where is he now?
He's injured,
but I always said
I think Mahrez is world class.
Who?
I think Mahrez is world class. The things I see him do is just mad.
Yeah, I like Mahrez. I really like.
I think Kyle Walker is a world class fullback.
Yeah, he's one of the best right
back. I think Diaz is maybe world class. Edison is definitely world class. But
Cancelo.
I'll be so real. The way we're defining world class is a bit too.
World class.
I'll be so real. Xavi said something.
How many of them change a game like that? That's the problem.
Xavi said something about how the English media like to overrate that players, and it's actually kind of true still. That world class, you have to.
I think
Diaz. I won't say Diaz is world class. He's on the way. He's on the way to being world class, but I've only seen that one season of him. That obviously he's doing decent. Diaz, I won't say he's world class yet. I think he's on the way to being world class, but
I agree.
Even Mahrez.
I agree, but like I personally think that the standard of defending and centre backs is just shocking currently.
It is. It's not hard to be the best. If that makes sense.
It's shocking. It's shocking. Like really and truly in the Premier League right now, no centre backs are impressing me. No one. Maybe Rudiger.
It's because of the level.
I don't think Rudiger's world class.
Now.
I don't think Rudiger's world class. But I think right now he's the best performing centre back in the Prem.
I think that's down to the system as well, though.
Exactly. So what I say to you. So I'm just saying, like individually, there's no centre back you think, oh.
Now, obviously, Van Dijk before his injury, but now
now it's a bit
interesting to see if he can get back to that level. But like I said, I don't think City have European pedigree like Arsenal. Arsenal, what pedigree is that? Is that the dog biscuit you're talking about? Or
love Arsenal.
Hey, you're an Arsenal fan?
Yeah. In the name, brother.
Shout out to you, man. Yeah, listen, Arsenal have pedigree in Europe, but they ain't won no European trophies. So, and they're not in Europe this season. So I don't know about all of that. But shout out to you, man. Thank you for supporting. If you ain't subscribed, make sure you do.
I can't lie, man. Arsenal has given me some of my best European memories. Like Messi just loving your goalkeeper. Scenes, absolute scenes, man. You guys are big contributors still.
Yeah,
big up Arsenal.
I can't wait to play them this season. I really can't. But anyway, guys, listen, we've been over an hour. We're gonna wrap up there. Listen, Champions League nights are back tomorrow. I think we're the early kickoff as well. We're kicking off at 5:45. So it's gonna be kind of not techie, but yeah, I got to rush home from work still. But listen, we'll be back for the reaction straight after the game. So make sure you smash the like, subscribe if you're new, push the notification bell so you know we go live. And yeah, man, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.